It's not about the size, it's about the party. Evite Tiny Party Challenge 2017 pits two popular party planners in a head-to-head competition to see who can plan and throw the best party with a tiny budget and even tinier space. Meet contestant number 1.
Hi, I'm Jenny from iSpy DIY, a do-it-yourself home and fashion blog. So much of our interactions being online. I love that you get to hang out in real life. I love creating parties where I get to bring all my friends together. Any excuse to throw a party is good for me.
Meet contestant number 2.
Hey guys, I'm Sam from the DIY lifestyle blog Awesam. I'm really excited about the Tiny Party Challenge because I myself live in a really small space in New York City. So I understand the challenges of having to throw a party in a space like that, and I'm excited to show you guys some tips and tricks for how to do it.
Each contestant had a $500 budget to use to decorate their space. They also had an option to use white or wood everyday furniture.
Okay, we're adding some tags to the walls so we can hang our rope, and that's where we're gonna put all our greenery, because in a small space, sometimes you don't have a lot of room for a centerpiece. I brought along my trusty assistant, Hannah, to help me out.
So this is Kyle, my business partner and also my boyfriend.
Hello everybody.
He's gonna be helping me out today. So for the balloon arch, we decided to just tie some fishing line on the ends and then in the middle. Doing it the day of the party just helps so that the balloons are in the best condition.
Okay, we have all the greenery up, and now we're gonna start setting up the tablescape.
And so for the table, I put down some washi tape because it's easy to remove. It's not going to ruin your table.
Okay, everything's going great so far. The problem is when you have a small table, where do you put all the food? We're finding some creative solutions by using bar carts and side tables and poofs to put all our food on, and that way your guests can access it really easily.
The easiest thing with a tiny space is to use the wall space. So utilize the height of your space. The rest of your area can be used for chairs and tables and any kind of food setups that you need.
A lot of small spaces don't have dining rooms, so you can take a coffee table from your living room and turn it into your table for Friendsgiving. We just pulled all the pillows that we had around the house and created this cozy space to hang out with our friends.
For a budget of $500, we spent $20 on vinyl stickers, $150 on serveware, $120 on balloons, $170 on pumpkins plus the spray paint, $40 on pies. Vote for me and let's rock and roll.
For the tiny party, this is how we spent the $500. Since the focal point was the flowers and greenery, we spent $100 there. Serveware for 6 was $150. For decor, we spent $185. The thank you cards were $15, and the rest of the money was used for food and turkey. You should definitely vote for me because this is clearly the cutest, coziest Friendsgiving you can possibly ever create, and you can come over and hang out with me and the pillows.
Visit evite.com/tinyparty for official rules. One lucky voter will receive a $500 Visa gift card. And check back for Tiny Party Winter Holiday Edition, coming soon only on Evite.